Where you at,
These
Berto?
girls are selling themselves. I think this video is going to be talking about how a lot of these OF models are starting to regret their decisions, man. You know, they sold out for the bag, and now it's like, yeah, you got some money. Maybe, because not all OF girls actually make a lot of money. That's something that is news to a lot of y'all. These girls will go put their cheeks out on the internet for $2 just to realize that they gotta grind. They gotta grind the whole life. They wasn't ready for that. But let's get right into the video and see what's going on with these poor ladies, man. Shouldn't even say poor. They signed up. They know what they wanted.
Is happening to the girls. Something strange. Let's play a little spot the difference. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? These are all girls, all females. Nothing has changed in our biology as far as I'm aware, and yet females as a whole are mutating. Not that long ago, this was the average woman. When she presented herself to the outside world, she ensured that she was fully clothed, modestly dressed, flattering makeup. Self-respect was the currency of the time. And this was considered overtly sexy. And yet, she's still fully clothed. Rather demure by our current day standards, not a hint of butt cheek or fanny flap in sight. And now, this is what we're expected to think is normal for our girls. Boobs out, bums out, wearing less clothes than some people's dogs, who, by the way, are already wearing fur coats. The dogs are more modest than us.
That's kind of crazy. Whoa, I haven't heard that comparison before. They're saying the dogs are more modest than modern day women, and they're low-key spitting. Ugh.
And I'm genuinely sat here asking the question, how did we go from this to this in just a few short decades? Where did it all go so wrong or so right? Depending on your perspective. Where once girls were encouraged to be pious and self-respecting, and even showing your ankles was risque, we're now being encouraged to degrade ourselves, do anything and everything in order to appeal to the male gaze. And nothing is too far, and nothing is—
Oh yeah, this woman right here needs to— this woman right here, she's the evil woman, bro. Evil.
off limits.
I'm trying to be the first person to be with 1,000 guys in 24 hours.
What was once seen as humiliating and a lack of self-respect is now seen as normal. From pop stars twerking on—
No, it's not normal. We don't— that one is not considered normal. We're not gonna do that. Yeah, we got a lot of freaky shit happening nowadays, but that one I think we all unanimously can agree is not normal. 1,000 people in one night she let clap. No, we're not doing that.
Stage and prancing around in loincloths and unitards like it's their collective uniform, to the hordes of women joining OnlyFans in the hope of making it big. The girls are selling themselves, and we need to ask why. How have we, as powerful women with brains and beauty and the ability to literally create brand new human beings from scratch without even technically knowing how to do it, been demoted to little more than props for men? I have spent an obscenely long time researching and working on this video, and I created knowing full well that the YouTube overlords
1,000 men equals 100
will likely
STDs.
wipe it from your algorithm like it never existed.
Oh
so
my
please, in the
God.
limited time that this video is live, watch it, like it, before the YouTube gods take it down. Does this give anyone else—
Whoa, YouTube God's taking it down. We getting videos taken down? I'm not here for that. I'm not here for videos being taken down. YouTube, don't take this down. Please don't take this down. Well, I don't want no problems.
a strange feeling?
What are
Like
we
something
talking about?
really weird is happening to the female population, and it's not a good weird. Like we're heading down this really slippery slope, and if we don't hit the pause button pretty damn soon, we're gonna hit the bottom with a crash. Now, I'm not conservative. One look at my Instagram will tell you that much. I love feeling sexy. I wear whatever I want. I do whatever I want. I am all for female empowerment, but this is not feeling like female empowerment to me. This feels like female enslavement, where once it was the women who were living a life of poverty.
I was gonna go to her Instagram, but I am scared because she talking about videos getting taken down, and then she showed a little bit of something looking like she was goddamn naked herself. Hold on, this girl a hypocrite. How you making a video about girls being half naked and you one of them?
Who were forced to sell themselves, dress in rags that barely preserve their modesty, or do things that they would never willingly choose to do in order to stay
What the
alive.
fuck?
Sex work was usually an act of desperation. Sell yourself or die. Now, it's not just the girls who are struggling financially who are being forced to sell their bodies. It's starting at the top. The women who earn more in one day than most of their fellow females will see in a lifetime. Successful women who, by all accounts, shouldn't ever feel the necessity to sell themselves in exchange for money are in actual fact doing just that. The commodification of girls' bodies isn't starting at the bottom, it's starting at the top. Look at the musical icons of our current generation. Girls like Taylor Swift, Sabrina Carpenter, Miley Cyrus, Ariana Grande all started out their careers squeaky clean. Some were Disney stars, some were focusing on their acting and dancing, writing sweet songs about the boy next door or having fun with their friends. In theory, this kind of music should be a hit with the girls, right? I mean, we all have friends, we've all been in love, we can relate. Throw in some catchy tunes and some duplicable dance moves, it's a recipe for success.
Yes! I mean, no!
Sure, they all started like this and then realized they were getting precisely nowhere with that approach. So what happens?
Wow.
These girls fell further and further into the seedy depths of the music industry and became what you see now. Manufactured, highly sexualized pop stars that are more like strippers than musicians. If I seem bothered, it's because I am. I am not nonchalant. I am not unbothered. I went to music college. I wanted to be in that industry. But my favorite genre is rock, which is mostly dominated by fully clothed males who are praised for their lyrical genius and riveting guitar riffs like every musician should be, right? And yet, when it comes to the female musicians, whose, let's be real, demographic is largely other women, are expected to dress in as little clothing as is legally possible, whilst gyrating on stage, miming into a microphone because they can't possibly sing and dance like this at the same time, and humping blow-up fingers. For who? Not me. Is this what other girls want to see? These performances, if you can even call them that, are for the male gaze. It's not new, but it is getting worse. Britney Spears in the 90s, I mean, she had all us little girls dressing and dancing in ways that no little girl should be dressing or dancing. Before her, we had Madonna, who by all accounts was a trailblazer in the act of self-reinvention, but always with a common theme: sex. Because as we all know, sex sells. But as Madonna discovered, sex only sells for so long. And then instead of being young and hot, you become sad and desperate. And you find yourself having to rely on things like actual talent and performance skills. And if you've been coasting along on the wave of sex sells, you're gonna—
Yo, real quick, before we get back into the video, I know you guys usually skip these type of ads, but give me 1 second. My guys over at Free Cash are sponsoring this video, and if you like money, I think you'd like to stick around. Free Cash is an application where you can earn free money just for playing games. It is 100% free to sign up using the QR code on the screen or the link in my description. Only thing that you're gonna need is an email or a password. And the games on this platform are actually fun, and all you have to do is complete basic missions and very simple tasks to reach the requirements to actually get paid. And as soon as you do that, they credit your account right away with real money that you can use in the real world. I'm talking about gift cards, PayPal, however you need to get your funds, they got it. And something that I've been seeing a little bit y'all talking about is like,
oh, they're collecting my data.
Listen, they only track your progress so they know when to pay you. And let me break down exactly why they're paying you free cash in the first place. The games that are on these platforms are trying to get exposure. So the games pay free cash to pay you guys to play the games. If you really think about it, it's just business. It's a win-win situation. These games get more people onto their platform playing their games, and you get a little bit of extra chicken in your pockets. And I've had so many of you guys reach out to me already saying that you've made $5 to $10 just playing games that you would be playing for free anyway. And I know $5 to $10 isn't like life-changing money, but it's free money to play games on your phone. And the crazy part is, I've actually had people tell me that they've had crazy payouts like $500, one even $1,000. I'm not saying to quit your day job, but the fact that that's even possible, I mean, bro, it's free. So if you ask me, there's really nothing to lose, just everything to gain, honestly, if you like playing games on your free time. So click the link in my description or try the QR code on my screen to sign up for free, and you'll even get a $5 bonus using my stuff. I love y'all. Where you at, family? Let's get right back into the video.
Where you at, Berto?
Madonna, just pack it up, gang. Madonna, what the fuck was that? Madonna, I feel like people need to know when to bow out gracefully, especially when it comes to performing as an artist. Madonna was in this whole limping. She hit one of these. Pack it up, Madonna. And yeah, Juke, I'm thinking the same thing, bruh. Holy, we gonna pray for the YouTube algorithm gods to spare us for this one. Don't cook us, please.
Gonna be screwed. Now we have the likes of Chloe Bailey, Madison Beer, Tate McRae, Olivia Rodrigo, Addison Rae. When I was doing the research for this video, I got so creeped out. I was like, this is like seeing the same girl in slightly different versions over and over and over again. They're like clones.
Holy
and
shit.
honestly, it's kind of embarrassing at this point. And I'm not saying this because I'm cranky or judging the
I'm about
girls
to have to watch
themselves.
the video like this,
like
gang.
that, but
Holy
that's not what this is. These girls are just products of their environment. They likely don't get much of a say in the matter. It's their bosses, the big boys at the top, who I take umbrage with. Look at Sabrina Carpenter's recent album cover. She's on her knees being grabbed by the hair by a man. It's a little bit degrading. And I know the idea is to shock people and therefore generate more album sales and more attention and more fame and money. But it's just not really that shocking anymore. It's getting a bit old. And what's even stranger to me is that girls like Hailey Bieber and Kylie Jenner, billionaires in their own right, successful enough that they never need to work another single day for the rest of their lives, are selling themselves. Half nude, suggestive poses for what? Not their female fans. I mean, if you have a flick through the comments under these pictures, you'll see pretty quickly that the girls are confused. They're bored. What exactly are you selling, Hailey? Oh wow, she's naked.
I'm not making any money off of this video, am I? I'm not. This video's not making any money. Oh my gosh. Let's just see it through, I guess.
Again. This is so sad. Get dressed, woman. Why is she naked all the time? Good question. Perhaps it's for validation? Perhaps it's to sell more road products? Although why other females would want to purchase more road products just because Hailey Bieber was posing half nude? It's perplexing. Is it for the male gaze? I mean, Hailey Bieber is literally married. Kylie Jenner's in a long-term relationship. Which begs the question, why is every single woman in the public eye expected to sexualize herself, sell herself, commodify herself and her body as the product?
I just find it mind-blowing.
But let's pull it back for a second. Using sex to sell is nothing new. A quick flick back through the archives of humankind will show you this. But the annoying thing is, this whole sex sells message is always at the expense of the woman. Now, I am a bit of a prude, but I'm a contradictory prude in that that I am all for women harnessing their sexuality. I love that for you. Love that for them. Love that for me. But it's female empowerment that I support.
I was about to grill her shit, but then she said I'm a contradictory. I was like, okay, accountability. You know what I'm saying?
What I cannot bring myself to support is female subordination. The sheer amount of women literally selling themselves on platforms such as OnlyFans is startling. There are, according to Google, up to 3.5 million women on OnlyFans right now, and as you can probably imagine, women make up the majority of the platform's content creators.
3.5 million? We just looked at a statistic the other day that was saying there's only like 8 million women in the world. Right or wrong? Didn't we just read something that said there was about 8 million women in the world? And you're telling me that almost half of them are on OnlyFans? Nah, that can't be right. That can't be right. That can't be right. Now I gotta look it up. 8 billion. 8 billion. Okay. 8 billion. That makes more sense. Okay. I was about to crash out. I was like, there's no way that statistic makes sense. 8 billion. Okay, so maybe like 3 to 4 billion of them are women. Okay. That makes more sense. Fair enough.
Now, I have already done a deep dive video on OnlyFans that was properly demonetized and wiped off the face of YouTube. Love that for me. It's hard to find it, but if you scroll through the videos on my channel, you might get lucky. But what really angers me as a fellow female, as your sister, is that OnlyFans is marketed towards women as being empowering, using silly men's desires as a way to make money. Sure, we're all posting half-nude bikini pictures on Instagram anyway, we may as well make money from it, right? It's a no-brainer. No.
Empowerment is their whole selling point, you know? It's, well, take the power back because men are gonna sexualize you anyways, so you might as well get paid for it. It's just a lie, it's a marketing tactic. There's nothing safe and empowering about it.
A quick Google and just a small degree of common sense and critical thinking will show you that the average female content creator on OnlyFans makes less than $150 per.
And that's one thing I've said in videos before. I think I even said it in the beginning of this intro, like anyone that's thinking about selling their cheeks on OF, just keep in consideration that just like any other form of content creation, unless you just already have a big following, you're gonna have to grind it. And then before you know it, you're grinding, sucking Johnson, and shaking your ass digitally. And if you were gonna have to grind that hustle anyway, why didn't you just grind something that you were actually passionate about? Like, sure, depending on, you know, how you look and how you're perceived in your little social bubble, maybe you might have a little bit of edge and maybe you can make a little bit more money faster. But like, the reality is there's no shortcuts in life, bruh. There's no shortcuts in life. So you think you are signing up for an easy money scheme by selling your cheeks on OF just to find out that you still have to work hard. You still have to work hard at being a hoe. At that point, you might as well have took that same energy and passion and put it into something that you actually care about.
Per month. You'd make more money on the dole, on benefits, working a minimum wage job.
OnlyFans specifically is so sick because it's very deceiving. Oh, like, this is so empowering for women and they're making money. Actually, the average
You're
OnlyFans
crazy,
creator,
Yellow.
do you know how much money they make?
What up,
it's
bro?
like 180 bucks.
Wow.
It's like nothing. So you're selling your body, you're ruining your life for $180 a month for men to pay $5 a month to see.
We've been sold this idea that selling yourself is no longer degrading and demeaning, but glamorous and luxurious.
You're effeminate.
50 Cent said, if your purpose is being a hoe, grind to be one of the best. I mean, again, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're genuine, I respect the hoe that's like, I'm a hoe. Like, this is what I do. I'm passionate about this. And, you know, again, when you start seeing motherfuckers like, what's her name? Lily Blue or Bonnie Blue and the other bitch, the ones that are going on marathon cheek clapping runs. Do I agree with it? No. Do I think it's disgusting? Yes. But at least they are like, hey man, this is what I do. I'm for the streets. But some of these girls, you fuck around, look at them sideways like, hey, you for the streets, you know what I'm saying? You a thotty waddy. They gonna be like, what? No, I'm an independent woman. I make my own money. Whoa, what are you talking about? You got to take what comes with this.
Doing OnlyFans, that's empowering, yet you're relying on creepy, disgusting men who think you are disgusting and trash to ironically pay your bills, which is probably the most degrading thing in the entire world.
We've got OnlyFans creators flaunting their lavish lifestyles on TikTok and Instagram. I mean, people like Sophie Rain, who alleged
Now, Sophie Rain did it big though. I'm not gonna lie. 50 million a year, that's a lot of money, gang. Sophie Rain did her big one, man. You know, I don't know why, because she's really just an average looking thick white girl. Like, I mean, there's nothing overly special about Sophie Rain, but 50 M's, LeBron contract. Hey, whatever you're doing, do it, I guess.
earned $95 million in
I said 50, 95 million? Holy shit. Holy shit.
2 years from OnlyFans alone.
What? Sophie.
Generational
I just
wealth.
need to know, like, how much are you making a month?
I don't know if I don't really want to hurt your feelings. I just don't.
Hurt my feelings? What do you mean?
I don't want to say.
You don't have to say, just show me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sophie Rain got Berto questioning if he should try out OF. Hey, $90 million? $90 million. Y'all lucky I ain't no girl.
$4 million? $4 million in a month?
Sophie, for the record, also claims that she is a virgin and does not do explicit content.
I would be great at it.
Because I'm a virgin.
Whatever you
Shut
say,
the
babe,
fuck
the
up.
allure of posting bikini videos and dancing around in your PJs on OnlyFans with a bunch of fellow creators and earning $95 million for your efforts is very, very appealing. Camila Araujo, is that how you pronounce that? Earns around $2 million per month from her OnlyFans account.
How much are you making monthly on OF?
At one point it was like 2.5, dips down to 2, back up to 2.1, 1.9 million.
If she was Berto, it would have been $5 billion on Juke. On me. That's the thing though. Y'all know I'm a hustler. I'm gonna get that money. So if I was Sophie Rain in a hypothetical world where I was doing what Sophie Rain's doing, oh yeah. And I'm gonna do it without, fucking or sucking nobody. On me. Running it up. Big B. They're gonna call me Big B.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
which she promotes through her TikTok and Instagram, driving flashy cars, flying private jets. Porn work, which is technically what this is at the end of the day, is no longer seen as like humiliating or desperate. Now it's luxurious. It's aspirational. Then there's the influencer to porn worker pipeline, popularized by the likes of Tana Mungo, who apparently earns millions per month for posting content that she can't post to YouTube or TikTok. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
I assume you don't talk about the money.
I have a lot.
Oh, how much do you make a month?
I told you I kind of have been putting it on the back burner as of late, but I'm about to re-sled it out again. A good month would be $1 million. Holy shit. I'm in the wrong line of business.
To Gabby Epstein with her 3.7 million followers, who started out posting really cute bikini pictures with her great big smile and happy-go-lucky attitude, who then moved from Australia to LA and now sells naughty content on OnlyFans. I'm actually considering making a full video on the influencer to OnlyFans pipeline. Would you guys watch it if I made it?
Would that be something you'd be interested in?
If you are selling your body to satisfy someone else's desire, you are the product.
I'm really focused on OnlyFans because it's my creative direction and what I want to do. And
this girl looks like she's lost all of her soul. Like what? Like look at her face, bro. It's genuinely kind of sad. Like her face is full of plastic. She's clearly aging, but it's like she just can't let go. It's like, no, I'm still it. I'm still the it girl. Look at me. Look at me.
Now I'm the boss. I am the boss.
That woman is not a boss. She's actually a slave to our society, which tells women that the greatest thing they could do with their life is take their clothes off. OnlyFans, where women sell their bodies and sell sex as their career, is not empowering. It is dehumanizing, objectifying, and leads to massive mental health disasters.
The majority of these women end up joining up, selling their dignity and self-respect for pittance in return. And once you've given up your self-respect and dignity, it's very, very hard to get it back.
Here's why starting OnlyFans was the worst decision I made in my life. I did not realize that I was literally selling parts of my soul and the money could have never made it worth it. It brought me into way darker places than I ever could have imagined, and I never want to go back there. I wish I could go back in time to who I was before I started doing all that stuff and just tell myself that the money is not worth it. Keep your happiness. I just hope I can save even just one girl from going through the pain and the trauma that I am now going through because I subjected myself to that.
Back in the day, one surefire way to avoid the trap of corn work or sexual exploitation was to ensure that you and your daughters got a really good education.
Bro, there was a time where shame was a thing, man. Like, I'm not applauding any girl that went through this, but I just remember back in like when I was in school, if a girl's nudes got leaked, she was devastated. Like she was about ready to transfer schools to a different state. Like, no, I cannot. I need to reinvent myself. Like, I don't even want people to know who I am. I need to move to a different state, gang. That's how serious it was, because it was shame. It was literally like, I value my body and my temple, and I don't want fucking people to know about that. Which, you know what I'm saying, is like you could respect that. Now I'm hearing girls in high school, they can't wait to turn 18 so they could drop their shit. Bro, it's sad. Berto talking about his time again. Sorry, Unc, but we not back in your day, gang. Oh my God. Y'all niggas never gonna let me just like live. You guys are gonna age one day too, bruh. You will age one day too. I promise you. I promise you. You gonna turn 29 one day and you're gonna be just like me. You're gonna feel good. You're gonna, you know what I'm saying, still feel like you're young and lively and life is great. And everyone's gonna be pointing at you and calling you old and washed up. And it's not gonna feel good. And then you're gonna remember, I told you.
Go to school, go to college, go to university, get a degree, get a job. Encourage the girlies to use their brains to make money instead of their body parts. But now we have highly educated females quitting their jobs, quitting their courses in order to stop using their brains and sell their bodies instead.
What, so you was at uni getting a law degree and then
Did you get onto OnlyFans and you was that successful and you were like, I'm going to leave to pursue this?
Yeah, because I was doing both for like probably like 8 months or so, and it was just like earnings were going up and up and up, and then I think like I reached like $30K a month, like dollars.
Yeah.
And I was like, why am I at uni?
Yeah.
I was like, I actually like, there's no point going back. What's the point of having like a whole degree and then like a whole job?
Joining a platform like OnlyFans is now seen as a smart choice over getting an education or a well-paid job. It's seen as the new path to financial freedom. Sign up for a year, make millions, then invest in property or business, and get off the platform. It's sharp. It's a career path in itself.
I've dropped out of my PhD. Although my OnlyFans has been a side project while I pursued my PhD, I've been...
Wow. She was like one of them smart motherfuckers getting a PhD. Wait, she's about to say I've made over $1 million?
Able to make over $1 million. I bought myself a car, and thankfully I avoided taking out any student loans. Now I have an investment portfolio, and I'm planning on buying my own house soon.
These are hyper-intelligent women, well-educated women, already very well-paid women, giving up their legitimate careers in order to join the masses partaking in...
But notice to that though, like these are women that, again, got some head on their shoulders, bro. And again, I'm not co-signing the OF shit at all, but what I have already said, like you gonna have to know how to grind. Like you're gonna have to know how to flip it and make it into an actual business. It's not as simple as just posting your little shit on the internet. So again, a lot of y'all gonna be disappointed if you take this path. And then not to mention, you're going to realize like you could have put that same energy into something else and built a business that is profitable as well. Because I'll tell y'all this, after $30,000 a month, after you make like $30,000 a month, life isn't that different. Like there's not really much in life that you can't afford. So yeah, you're a multi-millionaire, whatever, but like you're not going to have your dignity, your pride, your soul, like. And you could have worked hard to get yourself to make, you know, multiple six figures and live the happy life that you're proud of. And that would have been so much more fulfilling.
Corn work. Why the fuck would they want to do that? Well, because in some ways, it makes a lot of sense. After all, you don't end up with a huge student loan debt if you're an OnlyFans creator. You don't have to spend years of your life studying to then go and work a 9-to-5 that you may or may not like, when you can instead post a few images and videos of you sucking lollipops or showing off your nude feet online and make a fortune.
So you are a licensed attorney. However, you don't practice because you do.
Yeah, so I quit my job at my firm last April, I want to say, so I could focus on my OnlyFans career. And I'm very happy with that decision.
What's the kind of money, comparatively speaking, that you're making compared to being an attorney?
So attorneys like 6 figures a year, OnlyFans is 6 figures a month, so quite a difference.
You make 6 figures a month?
Yes.
You're self-described 304 lawyer, and you also said I was just too sexy to be a lawyer.
True.
In your bio.
A huge natural G cup, so what was I supposed to do? Much more profitable.
It's not that women who choose to partake in corn work or sex work are any less intelligent, beautiful, or valuable. The fact of the matter is, our society is setting up women to fail. Instead of encouraging females to use their brains and intelligence and determination to find success and financial freedom in life, we're making it as hard as possible. Have kids. 2.5. Keep your house clean. Submit to your husband. Find a husband to begin with. Make sure you work that 9-to-5. Do all the things. Do them well. Don't let yourself go. It's too bloody much. Is it any wonder that most women feel burnt out and stressed to the max? And then you have society offering them an olive branch. Here you go. Here's OnlyFans. Here you go. Here's a rich older man. You don't need to work or trouble yourself with thinking. You have boobs and a bum and a foof and feet. Use them instead and you can live a life of ease and luxury. Or at least, that's what they want you to think. The reality, however, is quite different.
That's some copyright shit. Can't hear nothing. Don't know what's going on.
Online is one thing, but some girls are taking it a step further and selling themselves in person as well. It's a slippery slope. Now, I'm not talking about some seedy room down a back alley lit by a red light. I'm talking about the high-end, highly paid influencers and models who travel to places like Dubai to engage, shall we say, with very, very rich men.
Yachting is used to describe the practice of being paid
to
spend time and be pictured with wealthy clients often aboard mega yachts. It is considered a popular formula for it girls and rising stars to raise their profile, but it has a murky underbelly of sexual exploitation, coercion, and trafficking. I can definitely say I've probably seen this in my life.
Girl, do you want me to tell you them Dubai stories? What? So I had like a stripper friend. She would always go to Dubai. I said, let me come to Dubai with you. She was like, I gotta be honest with you. She was like, I get shit on and pissed on for like 20, 30 days by different men.
Oh my God. Holy shit. How many of y'all doing this? For 30 bands, would you let someone defile you? Oh, hell no.
And different men do it, like, at one time.
No.
And then she would say it would be like a row of them, and it would be all of them doing it.
Oh!
It was like, she explained it to me, and that's why she would be on private jets.
Or the girls who find themselves a very rich, much older man who offers to pay them for their time, company, and body.
Hi, what do you do?
Who literally can't even fathom that. Oh my God.
And how much do you make?
I'm a sugar baby at the moment, and I'm not going to disclose how much I make, but it's good.
Do you get like a weekly retainer, or what's the goal?
Well, yeah, it kind of was like an allowance, but now he kind of just drops off cash or stuff whenever I need it, which is really good. I broke up with my ex, and I was working in hospitality, and I didn't want to go back to work under someone else, and I wanted to work for myself.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
But you're not working for yourself.
Hopefully killing it even more, not having to work, because this is technically work, but it's not.
Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully just doing this, killing it even more.
My name's Ava. I'm a college student, and I guess you could say I'm a sugar baby as my job.
If girls and your friends are sleeping with guys, can you make more money that way?
I think so. I think it would be so easy. There's all different kinds of ways of being a sugar baby. Like, it can be sex work if you make it sex work.
Either way, it's the same conclusion. We're living in a society where females are being relegated to nothing more than our physicality, our sexuality. How can we better serve males? It's starting at the top and trickling down like a seedy waterfall of degradation. You have little girls playing with dolls that look like escorts themselves, with names like Crystalicious.
Wow, really? No, this is going too far, man. They're putting the shit in the goddamn toys.
Yasmin, and these dolls were created by, you guessed it, men. Are you seeing a pattern here? Because I am. We are.
Man, you was saying a whole bunch of good shit in this video. Now what you trying to say is our fault?
Hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
What? Why I feel like she's alluding to the fact that it's our fault. Yes, they're putting it in the Bratz dolls, Chad. They're putting it in the Bratz dolls.
Being set up to fail, and we're allowing it. Now, I know I'm gonna have the inevitable comments down below like, Stephanie, you're not a girl's girl. Stop hating on other women. Blah, 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 blah. Save it. I don't judge the girls. I judge where we're heading as a collective, as a society. That females have become so hypersexualized that it's just seen as normal now. Where once we were encouraged to wait for marriage, wear modest clothing. Now we're encouraged to literally sell ourselves and our bodies like we're a product to the highest bidder. And as a female myself, I do find it to be a little bit concerning. It's not the girls themselves that I'm annoyed at. I'm personally more annoyed at the fact that I feel like women as a whole have a lot more to offer the world than just our bodies or our vaginas or our buttholes. Believe it or not, we do have brains, we do have talent, we do have determination, we do have creativity. So why are we being demoted to simply being symbols of sex? I feel like we're heading down this dark path of self-abandonment. Furthermore, why are we raising young women to think that the only thing they have of value is their sexuality? I, for one, think that we need to reclaim our bodies and stop allowing ourselves to be used as products for someone else's gratification. Stop selling ourselves as a commodity and take our power back.
Yeah. I mean, I would agree with most of that, but the problem is it's hard. You can't necessarily claim back your body after you done plastered it on the internet for 2 smacks. So I think the better question is, or the better thought process is y'all think very carefully before you go start that OF, because it's most likely not going to work out the way you think it is.
Where you at, Berto?